ladies and gentlemen. It's time once again for another exciting edition of Psychic Sundays Live with your host, Sally Diane.
Hi, friends, and welcome to our favorite hour of the week, right here with our YouTube friends. To our friends in North America, we wish you a happy Labor Day weekend. And to our friends in India, happy Monday morning. Okay, and anybody who would want to have a reading with me in person, just send an email.
Yeah, they can see that crap on
Oh,
the
yeah,
screen.
you can
Yeah,
see
we
that
want to get
there.
into this, not boredom right off the bat. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Hey, and if you're not in North America and you're not in India, well, have a good day or a good night. Your choice. Okay. So we see that Justin Bieber and Haley had a son about 8-9 days ago. Since every other psychic channel on YouTube has already done a reading on that, we won't be.
We wish them the best of luck.
Yeah.
All right.
And in the meantime, we'll do a reading on you, though. And our first one is from Sonia.
Hi, Sonia. Oh, and Sonia's
wants
worried
a-
about her finances.
Yep. Yeah, finances. Well, let's see, Sonia, what the cards have to say about that.
Okay. What should Sonia know about her finances? And we start out with the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups talks about life's milestones and celebrating life's milestones. So I think that you've had some moves ahead financially lately because the cards are saying, you're fortunate in many ways and celebrate that. Okay. And also you have the Five of Swords here. And the Five of Swords is not a very nice card. And when it comes around to your finances, it makes me wonder what's going on that's making your finances sick, if you will. Because there's money being put toward purposes that shouldn't be put toward. So you're getting that. Let's see what this final card is. Okay, and this final card is reversed. And the Fool is, it is about opportunity, but it's when it's reversed like this, it's talking about failed opportunities. So really the cards are kind of telling you that when it comes to your finances, it's not that you don't have the capability to do well. It's just that you're not doing as well as you know you should be doing. Okay? So if you fix that, then your finances will get better quicker.
All right, Sonia. Well, that helps you. Let's see. Next, we got Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome to the show.
Brandon wants to know how the first week back to work will go.
Ooh. Back to work. I wonder if maybe he's a teacher. Whoops. Oh, look at that. The cards that fell out. Yeah, I think you and Maury's a teacher because there's this thing about education and how your first week back from work will go. Very well, thank you very much.
Is that the World card or the Ace of Coins?
This is the Ace of Coins, and it's right next to the Ace of Swords. And Swords is kind of like the it's very much about learning and accomplishment, of course. And it's right next to that page of coins. So your first week of work back to work is going to hold a rather good sized opportunity for you, Brandon.
Brandon, would you happen to be a math teacher? There's a lot of zeros that came up in those two cards.
This is true.
Jasmina.
Hi, Jasmina.
Will the new job be better for me?
Well, here's hoping, and congratulations on the new job.
Definitely. Congratulations.
Okay, so see what the cards have to say about that. And Jasmina's new job. All right. I would say yes, based on that first one. You've got the Ace of Wands, which is the fiery ace. It's the ace of entrepreneurship. It's the ace. It's the ace of action and individuality.
And a steep learning curve.
Yes. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Right next to that ace of coins. We're getting a lot of aces. I'll tell you, the September energy is really off the charts. And here we've got the Three of Wands right next to the Ace of Coins. And undoubtedly, the Ace of Coins talks about money. And because he's blindfolded in your case, it really talks about not yet realizing the opportunities that lay for you on the path that you have chosen. You know you've chosen a good one. It's better than you think. And there's this idea that these are people that you work with very well, because there's this idea of working as a team. So I like to see that. So yes, this is much better for you.
Well, there you go, Jasmina. Best of luck on that job. Looks like you'll have some learning to do. Kara James wants to know, when will I have a new part-time job? I didn't realize jobs are hard to get these days. So many help wanted signs around here. Then again, we are below the average unemployment rate here in the Perth County areas.
Well, it's funny because when she asked about a part-time job, it just there was something that I read about part-time jobs a few years back, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut about that.
Hey, I got a part-time job, so I can get as many hours as I want.
Yeah.
And it pays well.
Yeah. It's definitely a different kind of market. Let's see if Kara can find a new part-time job. I think jobs are kind of becoming like a rotating door. Okay. New part-time job for Kara. What's along this path? And
Focus or lack thereof.
yeah, you have the Ten of Coins, which means you have potential. You're looking at a good industry. I think that your biggest problem is not being very grounded. So you're coming off as a little flighty. You're not doing well with your interviews. So why don't you start meditating a bit and get yourself a little bit more grounded, or wear grounding crystals, because you definitely need some grounding here. Yeah, yeah. You've got good fiery energy that you can apply to the workforce, but it feels like you're not focusing that. Let's see what else. Okay. That's finally a good card. Okay, so you need to get grounded. You need to kind of take your energies and focus it, so you're not all over the place. So grounding, focusing, these are two very important skills you need in order to find a part-time job or a job, or a job. And I don't know whether it's actually a part-time job or whether it's one job that fills all your needs, because I have the moon here. And the moon talks, the moon's an intuitive card. It talks about secrets being revealed, and in your case, you're wanting to know about jobs, and you might find a new source to find part-time work. Okay, so, or maybe even somebody to help you out, because the word helper came to me. So yeah. If there's any help you can get in maybe filling out your resume and that, go for it.
If you have free career counseling services where you live, use them.
Yes.
And shop around. We have 2 in the city we live in. And once I found out I can only sign up with one of them, and I went and I spoke with both of them to see which would be a better fit for me. And it was not the first one. My career counselor ended up being attached to a community college, and they gave me so much help, got me a job within days once the whole program was over. Yeah, it was just fantastic. So definitely use those career counselors when you got them, and just remember, not any part-time job will do. You want a specific part-time job that's a fit for you, and career counselors can help you with that. Sometimes you overlook skill sets that you have because you don't know how to transfer to them. I spent 20 years as a cook in professional kitchens. when I stopped that career. It took a long, long time to learn that all the skills that I have from that job from 20 years in professional cooking, that they all translated to office work in some way or form or another. I had to switch to an office because I hurt my back.
Awesome advice from the producer. Okay.
Next, we have Windy City.
And
Will I be in a committed relationship this month? Just you and your counselor.
Wendy City.
Committed.
How do you get commitment in a month? Okay, let's see what the cards have to say.
Are you pregnant? Are you pretending to be pregnant?
Okay.
You know, the old-fashioned ways of getting married.
Yeah. It's the first card is kind of saying you're losing the plot here. So let's see what the second card says. Yeah. The second card says
You're losing the plot here.
Yeah. Because you're asking for a committed relationship in 1 month. And anybody that would agree to commit a relationship within a month, I'd worry about them. So you're just giving yourself way too short of a time schedule here. You're not even giving yourself time to know somebody or know their family or their background or their criminal background. Yeah. It's like.
So normally when that card is up right side up, it kind of represents a wedding.
Well, I call it kind of lovers games in this particular deck, but it is about things moving forward quickly. And it's basically each and every card, is saying that you're losing the plot, and this idea of getting a committed relationship so quickly is a recipe for disaster. And it's also saying that you're not going to meet somebody suitable that quickly. And especially enough to build a relationship to the point where there is any real roots and commitment there.
You always got to remember, there's only so many green translucent dresses out there.
Yes. And I took one of them. All right.
Scorpio Angel. Will Alex and I reconnect, and will he apologize?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh. Yikes. That's
Does Alex know that he did something that he should apologize for?
Well,
sometimes guys don't. So I'm assuming that Alex is a guy. I could be totally wrong on that. These days, you just never know.
Yeah, well, right? A hell of a lot of guys
Pat was so ahead
identify as being an angel.
Pat was so ahead of its time.
Yeah. I love Pat. Okay, so Alex, Scorpio Angel, I'm going to look at this and I'm going to try not to be judgmental. Because
that works so well for us.
Yeah.
Sorry, sarcasm. Sarcasm hurts people. Sarcasm hurts people.
Scorpio Angel. Oh, cards, tell me what you can tell. Tell us about Scorpio Angel. Okay. Oy. Yeah, you're pouring a lot of misery and energy into something that has nothing to do with you. Yeah, there's a lot of unrealistic expectations here. Okay, and the cards say you'd be better off focusing in on work. Usually, if one goes well, the other one doesn't. So it's like focusing on your work. Quit worrying about Alex. So I think Alex is long gone, and I really doubt that. No, he will never apologize. And I doubt that he'll come back. These are not promising cards. But this one right here, this one about focusing in on work, is very promising indeed. So it won't get Alex back, but it'll make your bank account happy.
And you'll meet somebody new.
Yeah.
Through work.
Yeah.
High Priestess. Hey, you haven't been here in ages. I hope you had a good summer.
It's nice to see you.
Does my person of interest have good intentions towards our connection and me as a partner?
Person of interest.
That's how cops talk.
Okay, so let's see how the suspect, person of interest. Oops.
This should be a good positive reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what this one is. Let's see what the cards have to say.
There'll be some self-doubt on his part.
Interesting. Person of interest. Okay, so this is a healing relationship for both of you. And you haven't really accomplished the world here. You haven't really, it's kind of like it hasn't grown, it hasn't ripened, but there's still a lot of potential here. And it's kind of like, it's like he chose you. This right here, I feel like you may have had other people competing for your attention. Or some, there's this idea of having this competition for attention. Maybe it's attention to him. There's a lot of individuals competing for his attention, but you're the one that won. It's like, yeah, you won him. And it does say that this is the relationship right now as it stands that could offer a lot of healing towards you. And there is this potential for the future, although that hasn't quite come to fruition. And let's see what this final card is. Oh, yeah. It really is a good reflection for the world, too. The Nine of Cups. This is a relationship that has a lot of potential to it. It depends on how you choose to nurture it and the direction in which you help it to grow.
High Priestess, I wouldn't be surprised if this person is asking the exact same question right now.
Yeah.
Next, we have hello. All right, with a question mark. Hello?
What is coming toward me in love? All right. I know.
Sorry, Red Rockets came to mind. I'm like, are you getting a dog? Felix is down on the floor over here going, you leave me out of this.
Uh-huh. Smart. Okay. So, hello. What is coming toward me in love? Let's see what the cards have to say. Cutting pretty crisp. All right, so these two together are saying at this point in time, it's better for you to reach out. It's kind of, instead of sitting back and waiting for something to come to you, it's time for you to move along the path. And this is a good path for somebody that's looking for love because there's a ring at the end of it. But it's up to you. It's up to you to maybe be a little bit, put out more available vibes, if you will.
Yeah, you got to go out there and find Chucky.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, okay. You gotta go out there and find Chucky.
Sorry, Sally was confused about that because that name is one that shouldn't be spoken in this house. It's kind of like the play you don't name. Cindy C, welcome back.
Hi, Cindy.
Will my husband's appointment delay our Florida departure date? Yeah, especially when they reschedule it.
No, I was just kidding. Nah, just strap him to the hood of the car.
with the toe tag?
Yeah. Oh, corrupt and morally bankrupt. Okay. Okay, so the answer, the short answer is nope, not gonna. It is not going to delay it at all. But your husband is not going to hear what he wants to hear at the appointment, so he might be a little grouchy on the trip.
And next we have Patty.
Hi, Patty.
I had to cancel my trip to Honolulu this week and wanted to know when it would be in my best interest to go to Hawaii in the future.
Oh, nice. Okay. Patricia in Honolulu. Huh.
Well, didn't you kill one butterfly? You don't even know yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you had to cancel your trip to Honolulu. I do see that. But it's kind of like there's something about it that you don't know because it becomes easy for you to go there over Christmas. And if you didn't notice, I was kind of trying to hum. I'm a little bit tin-eared, but the was it Malakalikilaka is the thing.
Is that what you're trying to hum?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were
Yeah,
just having a
so.
seizure. I'm kidding.
You do want me to be nice to you later, don't you?
You do want me to rub your feet, don't you?
TMI. Okay, so anyhow, I would say around December, which is probably quicker than you think. But yeah, it looks like you might get.
Looks like canceling this trip changes your life.
Yeah, Christmas in Hawaii.
Marianne.
Hi.
Spirit message reading. All right, let's see. We haven't got the. What are we pulling out there this year? Runes, crystals, pendulum.
Well, what do you think?
I prefer the runes. The pendulum doesn't show up.
Okay, so runes it is. Okay, spirit message from Marianne. Sorry for the
Noise,
yes. Okay,
they're Viking runes. Like, what makes you think
yes.
they're going to be quiet?
Okay, Miriam. One thing you're getting through from Spirit as a big Spirit message is watch out for the past. Because any loose strings you've left in the past may well come back to haunt you. So this would be a good time to kind of mend fences or do that last whatever it is you need to do. Yeah, because that feels avoidable. They do tell me that you've got change coming up. Let's see. There it is. Thagaz. Oops. Did we just lose the picture?
No, you keep going.
Okay, so we have Thagaz, and Thagaz talks about change. So change is coming your way whether you like it or not. It is coming your way, Miriam. It's up to you how you respond to it. And one of the, it feels like part of this change is a gift. Within it is a gift. Within it is something very good and very unexpected. There is this idea of not to get impatient and not to get in over your head, but always, go forward cautiously into the future. And we're going to see what's there that, wow, you got all the fate runes with the change. So, Marianne, right now, your life is really going to be sailing around, and you can turn this into a victory. Grab whatever opportunities come your way. Be willing to accept change. Be willing to learn things, and know that every effort you make will be rewarded threefold. Okay. Big message from Spirit there for Marianne.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And our next question is from Divine Oracle Podcast. I'll let you put those runes away.
Yes. Noisy things that they are.
Well, you're the one that made them that way.
Oh, yes, it did. Okay.
The Divine Oracle Podcast wants to know how the trip for the in-laws will be at the end of the month.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. It's kind of like there's something they've been looking forward to, and there's part of the trip they're keeping to themselves. So if they're not willing to tell you everything about their itinerary or their reasons, leave it alone. Okay, so let's see how this is going to go for them. Yeah. This is they have been looking forward to getting some movement going on and getting away from some of it seems like they've just been inundated with a lot of conflict lately, and they're looking forward to getting away from that. Yeah. Okay, so anyhow, you've got the Knight of Cups, but it's the Knight of Cups reversed. So all these cards are reversed. And I just get this feeling that there's a lot about this trip, about this journey in particular, that they're keeping under their cap. And they've been looking forward for a while. So I think it's going to go just fine for them. But don't count on finding out all the details about this trip.
Hi, folks. It's time once again for another edition of Pick a Card. This is where Sally shuffles her cards. You pick one of the three that she pulls ahead of time, and the reading for that card is your reading for the week ahead. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, I gotta turn the screen around.
Yes, and we are here, back from vacation. All right, so pick three cards. I'm picking three cards here. Are you going to pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? So which card is your card this week? Card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Did you pick card number 1? Then your card for this week is Justice. And justice is about balance. It's about good karma coming back your way. It's about getting a reward for a job well done, basically. So this is a good week of balance for you. Yeah. It's nice to have justice on your side. Okay. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your card this week is the 6 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands is it's about it's about a victory. It's about basically the victory dance. It looks like this week not only will things go well for you, but those around you will share in your joy. So you're going to have people supporting you, which just makes it sweeter. So this is a week of victory, but not solitary victory. That's kind. Okay. Did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, then your card for the week is the Seven of Cups. And I know that a lot of readers call it the illusion delusion cup, a card. One way I look at it is that it seems like there's so many decisions put ahead of you that you might find it hard to make a decision. Like you just have too many options. And this is a card where the advice for this card, this is a good week for you to take a few moments to meditate before you make your decisions. Okay? Because a moment of meditation and sincere reflection will help you to sort out the things that you really don't want to choose. Okay. And once again, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Pick a Card. And that was for the week of August 2nd, September 2nd. We're welcoming September. Happy Labor Day. Okay. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you again next week.
Hey, we're all welcome back. We're back to our regular scheduled programming of entertaining ourselves with your questions. Who is next?
Okay, so.
Ari the Aries Princess. All right. If I were to end up moving to Tennessee, would Middle Tennessee State University be a great school for me? Or would the University of Tennessee Knoxville be better? All right, so Middle Tennessee.
That's an if and if and if and if and if. Okay, so let's just see what the cards have to say about education in general.
You know what? Never mind that.
Move to Tennessee?
No. What's your definition of better here? Better for your schooling, better for your life, better for your social life, better for some other reasons, better socially, economically, better living situation. Which part is it that you want to be better here?
Yeah, and the only reason I'm giving you a hard time, and I'm really not giving you a hard time, you're asking me for contingency and then contingency based on contingency. How about we do this and just go for the first decision, and that's about where you're moving to. And it looks like you're looking at Tennessee pretty hard. So let's just look at the move, because even though you're looking at Tennessee, it looks like you're considering other places as well. So let's just see what kind of a place would work out best for you, and just get a description of that place. Okay, yeah, I think that'll answer your question.
Great.
Okay. Okay, so you have the Six of Coins, but it's the Six of Coins reversed. And so it talks about money being one of the one of the factors that you're considering. And when this Six of Coins is reversed, it tells me that money might be flowing out a little bit more freely than you think. So that's good news. Okay, and then and this was, oh yeah, the Aries Princess, of course, and here she is. I think that you haven't quite gathered all the information yet, because the card right here, which features you as a Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a fiery queen. She knows where she's going. She's sure of herself. And you haven't reached that point yet, but they're saying that you're going to reach that point soon, where you'll be more sure of what you want and where you want to go. So keep looking. All right, and last but not least, okay, so you have the Devil reverse, which is just these two feel really connected to each other, and right down to the point where they're 1 and 5 equals 6, and this is a 6, so they're both technically 6 cards. And the Devil reverse means being released from some sort of a hold here, and the 6 of coins is telling me that you're going to have a release of funds. So whatever is holding you back from going and doing what you really want to do, that is going to come through. Okay, and I hope that helped you, Aries, the Aries princess.
There we go. Okay. What?
Sorry for coughing in your ears,
Yeah,
guys.
have a drink there. I'll join you. Happy wobbly pops for everybody. If you don't know what that is, then it means you're not Canadian. Next, we have Lynette. What should I know for the month of September?
Okay, what should I
All right.
know? Ooh.
Number one thing is get your house clean immediately. You are going to have a lot of visitors.
Yeah, you've got a new opportunity coming for you in September, because that ace of coins just flew out of the deck for you. Let's see what else the cards can tell me about September for Lynette. Okay, so you've got the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is sort of a warning against people who are unnecessarily nasty and people who are unnecessarily negative. And I'm really putting the emphasis on that unnecessary.
So not hanging out with me.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're around them and the only thing you can think is, man, that's inappropriate. Yeah, you're with the wrong people. Okay, and then you have the Eight of Cups, but it's the Eight of Cups reversed. And so, the Eight of Cups reversed is about turning your back on material gain for happiness. And reverse, it would be turning your back on happiness for material gain. And I think you want to know what you need to know. And that is, it's rethink your motives for doing things. Because the Eight of Cups is about your motives for doing things. And when I see like you might be influenced by somebody else's negativity, then this is a time for, if you're thinking about just giving up and walking away, maybe that's not the best decision. Although that first one saying there's an opportunity coming your way, yeah, and it's an opportunity that you that just comes out of right field, and it's something that you really don't expect. So I think that it might be good for you to just take a second here, question your own motives, question everybody else's motives, and get that closet cleaned out, and know you've got a really good opportunity coming your way in September. And it's just out of nowhere.
All right. That's awesome news, Lynette.
Yeah.
Yeah. For anybody that would like a reading with Sally in person, you can contact the spa near the tracks at 519-272-1293. That is in Stratford, Ontario. We are a tourist city, so you're more than welcome here. We have lots of amenities for you and lots of things to do. If you're within traveling distance, bring your girlfriends and make it a whole day. You guys can take turns getting a reading while the rest of you are bumming around the town buying stuff. And if you want a reading virtually, contact Sally at info@sallydiane.com. And sallydiane.com is also the website, which has all sorts of stuff on it. And back to the questions. Manifest 888 wants to know about September.
What September looks like for me. A month with 30 days. Okay, anyhow. Let's see. What should September looks like for Manifest 88? 888. Which reduces to a goddess number. Okay. So, September's an interesting month, Manifest. It looks like there's a messenger or maybe a young person here that you're focused on. And the thing that concerns me is that you've got these two rather negative cards. You know, you've got this card about somebody just being nasty for the sake of nastiness. And you've got this separation that's happening, not happening. I'm wondering if maybe there's somebody who's a bit of I don't even know what the word would be, but I really worry that you might be dealing with maybe custody issues in September. So that's what it looks like, that you're dealing with custody issues. You're dealing with trying and making things sane when you're also dealing with somebody who's just unnecessarily and unreasonably nasty. That's I wish you luck. That's frustrating.
And next we have Brother Chris. How will the big meeting go next week about our father?
Okay, so let's see. The big meeting.
How about we get that reading without a sigh?
Oh, I know. I know. How about we do? Okay, so big meeting about Chris's day.
Sorry, I'm reading ahead. That was just a funny question.
I actually think that it's going to start out surprisingly well. And I think there's going to be a lot of clarity. But I worry about someone at the meeting kind of being purposely confused. So, other than that, the overpowering energies here is chariot energies. So whoever else is at the meeting is interested in keeping things moving forward. So there is, the money issues are going to be dealt with in a positive manner, despite somebody being obstructive. Okay.
All right, then our next question is from Benafsha. Welcome back, Benafsha. Benafsha wants to know what September has in store for them.
September for Benafsha. And you guys, if you haven't done it, make sure to hit that like button. That just helps our algorithms out so much. Whoops. Interesting. Let's see what else September offers.
That's a Knight of Cups that dropped out.
That is the Knight of Cups that popped out. And the Knight of Cups is the romantic knight. So it looks like somebody's going to be kind to you in September. All right, so we'll think out of the box, outside the box. Don't accept childish behavior. Okay, so this feels like September is a good month for you to sound your own horn, if you will. Go ahead, think outside the box. Do things a little bit differently than people have expected you to do it. You know, take a different path. And when you've got this, and I see that with the Pope or the Hierophant. Which the Hierophant, if he was right side up, he'd be talking about doing everything the right way and how you're supposed to do it and coloring within the lines. But you have it reversed, and that means think of things a little outside the lines, a little outside the box. Take a different approach this month. And you've got that Six of Cups, and Six of Cups can be about clinging to the past a bit much. And so that goes right along with these two, as far as, this month, do things a little bit different. Don't cling to the tried and true. Know that a different path is ahead of you, Panasha. So decide what you want from life and put one foot in front of the other and go toward it. And know that somewhere along the line there might be a little something, something romantically along the path for you in September. Okay.
And next we have Bonita.
Hi, Bonita. How are you?
Oh, do you see anything developing with Pierre and I?
Ah, oui. Let me see, Pierre. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, but does the dog like Pierre?
Yeah, if your dog don't trust him, don't trust him. Okay, so anyhow, let's see what the cards have to say about Mr. Pierre. Sorry about the old French thing. I couldn't help myself.
Yikers.
Well, they're reversed, but the fact that they're here at all. And when we start out, you've got the Four of Coins. But it's the Four of Coins reversed, and I like to see that. Because that's things opening up. As I like when it's right side up, you're holding on tightly to things. It feels like you've become a little bit more relaxed. And you've become a little bit more relaxed in your idea of what you want. So this less rigidness that I see does open up things for Pierre, and this is positively aspected, but it's reversed. And so I worry that one or the other of you that maybe, I get a lot of chemistry here, and yeah, I'm not saying it, but I'll say it. I just worry about the motives, between your motives and his motives. So it's one of those when I see that lover's reverse, I just wonder what's in it for him, because I feel something that it's something about being in a relationship with you advances things for him. So that's my only question here. What's in it for him? Okay. And who's next?
Sean is next, who's looking for guidance for September.
Okay, so what can the cards tell Sean, our friend Sean, about September? Okay, what's the best use for those 30 days? Sean in September. Okay. Well, that's a pretty nice card. Little worried about that one. Okay. I know that a lot of people are anti-vaxxers, and I know that you have your reasons for being that way. But when I see this strength card, Sean, when I see the strength card reversed like this, I worry about your immune system. I worry about your underlying strength. So that's why I'm mentioning that if you're behind in anything medically, catch up to it, because something's sapping your strength, and that feels like your physical strength. And this is a really good time for you to be strong and confident, because during September some of the things that you've been waiting to happen for a long time. One of the opportunities that you've been waiting for a long time is coming through. So this is a good time to make sure that your health is all there.
Excellent. Next week, excuse me. Next we have Cool Libra.
Hi, cool Libra.
Will I be in my new place?
It's Kabuchi.
Oy, oy, oy. All right, let's try that again. Will I be in my new place next week?
All right. It seems like I'm not sure what I'm pretty sure this is the landlord himself. It sounds like he's a real sweet talker. He said 1 week. It's actually going to be 2. So I worry a little bit about you next week, but it's just 1 more week. So you can ride somebody's couch for that amount of time. Okay. So congratulations on the new spot.
All right, Maria Meg 2. Okay, Maria. I guess they share an account. Or Meg 2 is the movie. I don't know. What would be better for me, to stay or to move?
Yeah,
I feel I
should
maybe
go.
could regret not to do it. Not to do what? Stay or move? When you type ambiguously,
Yeah.
then you're gonna.
Didn't they always say that the thing you regret is the things you don't do?
Yeah, but we're not sure what she's trying to not regret, moving or not moving.
Yeah.
Okay, and looks like Maria's not quite sure on that either.
Well, let's see what the cards can
Yeah.
tell us about moving.
That's right. That's all we can do.
Yep.
She already knows
Let's
where
just
she's
look
at.
the topic. See what the cards can tell you. Okay. Oh, well, there's a pretty good card. Yeah, I'd say it's that's a go for the move. Yeah, yeah. It feels like there's some places like maybe there's a close connection with one of the neighbors or something, because I feel like there's an emotional attachment where you're at. But yeah, this is everything is cracked up to be. This is everything you want it to be. So no clinging to the past. Yes, you should absolutely move.
All right. Our next question is from Serenity. Hello. Will I find love anytime this year? And when? Well, you only got 4 months left.
Yeah. Plus that you gotta learn to love that person in the mirror first.
Yeah.
And I worry about that.
So how about this? Will you settle for companionship this year that could turn into love?
Let's see what
I mean, all you want is not to be by yourself for the holidays.
Let's see what the cards.
Maybe you'll end up in a situation where Buddy realizes 4 years after the fact that he got married. Up until then, he had a roommate.
Right. Okay, so as far as love is concerned, I think that you have high expectations, and I think you play your cards very close to your chest. So you're not very outgoing here. So the first advice I would give you is, instead of worrying about what your parents think, what your dad thinks, feels like you've been given a pretty rigid set of
Definitions of a husband.
yeah. It just feels like this is the time for you to loosen up and lighten up and just relax and enjoy yourself, because once you step outside those parameters that were set for you as a child, things open up for you quite quickly. So this is a time for you to relax and enjoy what the world has to offer you, and it will bring love and friends.
Hey, both of those. You know,
Again, Braveheart.
keep the friends. Will I meet any possible love interest this year? Yes. Will they know you're interested? What's that Marvin Gaye song? Get on up? No. Don't stand with your back against the wall there. What the hell was that song?
Yeah, get on up.
Get on up.
Okay. So let's see what the cards have to tell you about love. Yeah. You're your own holdback. You got the devil right there. And just like I said, the get on up. It's like every girl, there's something wrong with her, there's something wrong with her, there's something wrong with her. Yeah. I think that maybe there's somebody from your past that, that you're measuring everybody else from, and you may not have let go of her. And that might be why you're having trouble starting a new relationship. Yeah, because here's change coming your way. So, yeah, the dynamics around you are fixing to change, Braveheart. And I think this is through circumstances beyond beyond your control. You might discover this person that you've been holding a torch for has gotten married and fat. Something along those lines.
Yeah. Or another way to put that, it's time to start looking for love the old-fashioned way.
Yep.
Alcohol and bad decisions. It's worked for a lot of people. Speak Knowledge, welcome back. Will I get any job offers from the applications that I filled out at AMZ? Been hanging around with you too long. I said said now. Or is it C that the Americans say?
The
All right. I've not been hanging out with you too long.
I try and keep it Z. Okay, so where are we? Job offers?
Job offers for Speak Knowledge.
Yeah. Okay, so it feels like it's been a while since they've had been taking applications or something along those lines, because it feels like there's been a thaw there and an opening there. And so I know that you're not alone. You will be called in for a second interview, so it hasn't been decided yet. It would be a good time for you to do as much research as possible, because there's one more interview, and this one they are going to be looking about your interests. Did you go out and learn about the company, stuff like that. Okay, so I can't give you a definite yes yet, but you are going back for a second interview, so still a chance.
They like the skill set you have, and they like you. They're trying to decide whether you're a good fit.
Yeah, it's just how they
Simple
do
as that.
everything.
Yeah, that's just the way it is now. Everybody wants to be a good fit at in the company they're at.
It's best practice.
Best practice, yeah. That
Big
way you
company.
can just censor everybody. Seashells, hello. Can I ask who's sending me the ladybugs in my kitchen? What do they wish to tell me? Those are Japanese ladybugs. They bite.
Yeah.
If you're seeing a lot of them, it's because you have an infestation of Japanese ladybugs.
Yeah.
Because, decades ago, we would see a ladybug every now and then, especially in the city. Wouldn't be a regular occurrence. I mean, if you spend a lot of time outdoors, yes.
Yeah, we have them out in the country, but we have the nice red ones that we can pick
now we
up
got these orange ones that are just everywhere, and they're really crunchy too. The old ones weren't crunchy like the new ones are. Making it sound like human kibble. I'm talking about cereal when I say human kibble.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Ladybugs for seashells, message or freak of nature.
Okay, so that's just One card. The ladybugs. The ladybugs. What does it mean? What does it mean? It depends on who you talk to. So, yeah. Yeah, I would say that, yeah, you'll find somebody that'll tell you it means all kinds of things, but it really is just an infestation.
And next we have Sushama. Welcome back, Sushama. Good morning indeed, yes. Love and light from India. I would be my future spouse.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
Sushama,
no, but
don't you realize
it's
at
a
this
big
point that your
thing.
friends are bored with you for being so hyper focused on your future husband?
See what the cards have to say. How about that? Let's see what the cards have to tell you. And they may tell you the same thing he told you. It's kind of right. Okay, so Susha.
I just don't say it very nicely.
No, you don't. You see, there is a marriage there, so I know why she's worried about it.
Well, in the past, she's asked about a number of different men.
Yeah,
So and being in India, we're probably looking at some type of an arranged marriage.
yeah, and she is getting more pressure.
Yeah, and there's some competition.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Okay.
It won't be long before you're going to be forced to make up your mind.
Yeah, and what you need to remember is that if somebody is an asshole to the hired help, they're just plain an asshole. You need to go for the one that is kind. That's more important than good looks, because good looks you'll lose with age. That's even more important with money than, because money comes and goes. But kindness, that's always there. Find somebody who will be kind to you and kind to your children.
And another thing, the best looking one is generally not the right one, because they're not really into it, kind of thing. Like the ugliest one will be more loyal, I guess is what I'm saying. If fidelity is something that's important to you, don't get the pretty one. They don't know how to be loyal. They've never had to be loyal. Rebecca Gomez. Does my spirit guides have anything to tell me? Well, of course they do.
Of course they do. Wow. Let's just...
And we've got some lovely Viking runes to translate for them.
Okay, so... Rebecca Gomez is... Ooh!
Guess you're not getting that reading. Where'd it go? Sorry.
Okay, so...
It was just the one.
Yeah, I know it was just the one, but there's this idea that your spirits are telling you about standing still, about not moving forward. Okay, so the most important thing, Rebecca, is one step forward, one step in front of the other. You know, don't wait, don't put things off. One step in front of the other. Don't let yourself be frozen here. It looks like they're also saying that there is things are coming your way romantically. You know, there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of serendipity here. There's this idea of a symbiotic relationship coming your way that grows and is prosperous for both ways. Okay, so another reason not to stand still. Get outside the house. Don't sit on your couch. Don't wait for things to come to you. You know, when the time is ripe, you'll know when to start saving for the future, which is usually when life sends you more money. Yeah, there's more resources coming your way, and when more resources come your way, it's time for you to go after the things you want. So it does look like good things are coming your way, even love, especially love. And all you have to do is don't let yourself be paralyzed. One foot in front of the other. Even if something in front of you just seems too big to take in. You know how you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. But your guides are pretty strong on you, you know, one step in front of the other. So I don't know why you're letting yourself be paralyzed in fear, but don't do that.
Just remember, you do have to marinate the elephant.
Okay, Rebecca.
All
Okay,
right, we got
Sean.
time for 2 more questions. Andrea H. Do you see Elle reaching out anytime soon? Well, let's find out.
Okay, Andrea H wants to know about L. What can you tell Andrea about L? Oh, yeah, I do want to talk to you about him. Um, I would have to say no. You know, it seems like he left and he left with a lot of promises. So last time you saw him, there was this, I promise to get back in touch with you and yada, yada, yada. It feels like wherever he's at or whoever he's with, he's kind of a little bit more caught up in that. So any promises he's made to you, he's kind of forgotten. And this would not be a good time for you to reach out for him either, because that just puts yourself in a losing position. So make up your mind. I don't really see him coming back or even being worthwhile, because he made some shallow promises there.
Yeah.
So
Let's throw a clarifier on that.
just one clarifier. Okay. Yeah. Um. There's this idea the Page of Cups is just talking about childishness. So, yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Promises of a young mind.
yeah. The promises of a young mind. Yeah.
All right, we got time for one more question, and this one's from Rosie's Fairies.
Hi, Rosie.
Any messages from my guides? Been seeing a lot of angels lately.
Oh, so cool. All right, so we are going to see what you guys have to say, and I think I'm just going to pull out the runes again.
I only see one angel every day. The rest are trolls.
I like trolls. Ooh, what was that? That one. Oh, message from my guides. Been seeing a ton of angels. Yeah, they're telling you that something good is headed your way. Whoops. Got the you've got Gabu there. Serendipity, gift. So you've got some good things headed your way for the fall and the Christmas season. You do have an outlier here, which is a fate kind of message that whenever anything good happens to you, always remember to provide for the needs of the future, which sounds like a pretty wise piece of advice. Love is headed your way if you're willing to accept it. Also around family, you said that you see a lot of angels, and they say that some of the angels you see are actually ancestors here, because there's a family connection there too around angels. So, yeah, so they're also saying that that there is this spirit, there's a spirit of a young one around you, and this feels like a family member who has passed, whether it's a brother or whether it's your own child. But this is the soul of a child that did not make it past childbirth. Okay. And again, that life is a gift. Enjoy the spiritual messages that are coming. Maybe figure out a way to listen to the angels a bit better, because they are telling you a lot of things, and there are ancestors mixed in with those angels. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
but you already
tuning
know.
in.
You reading that last one?
Yeah, I did.
Sorry to hear that, Rosie.
I am too. I'm glad that I was able to give you that confirmation.
I got the feeling you already know how to meditate. You just don't do it much. So if you want to talk to your angels, get back to the meditation that you know you can do. Yes, it takes some time. All right,
Okay.
everybody. That was it.
Thank
The show's
you,
over.
everybody, for tuning in. See you next week. Have a great week.